Hi, my name is Paul, and I will be making root beer cupcakes today. This will be my first video for YouTube, and I'm going to see if I can make this recipe. Alright, well, let's just get started. First, you're going to need three quarters of a cup of butter, kind of room temperature, which I kind of microwaved it for a few seconds. And there's a piece of paper in there now, so to get rid of that, I don't need that anymore. Bye-bye. Alright, now we are going to mix kind of a medium to low speed until it's nice and creamy. It'll take more than a couple seconds or so, maybe 30. Alright, you can do whatever you want to when you're mixing, this is what I do. Because this is so boring. I hope you can hear me, but the volume on I don't really have like a good volume thing on my actual camera. But I hope my editing program works out well. Alright, yeah, about a minute. I'm not sure what the time is right now, but I think we've already reached the 30-second mark. Still looking good. And you get these bowls for $1.98 at Walmart. They're awesome. I cracked the last one. I don't know how that worked out, but hey, it turned out well. And I think we're pretty much there. Look at that. I can get you creamier. And let's spin off the rest. A little bit high there. And then, okay. Let's be the rest of that one. That for the moment. Oops, I just got butter on there, but I'll get that later. Alright. And the next step, well, of course, you're supposed to line your cupcakes, if you can see this over here. And I don't know if it's going to make 24 or not. I didn't really look at that far. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, I did that. Alright, add the sugar and beat until fluffy. Alright, you will need 1.5 cups of granulated sugar. Just go ahead and pour that in there. And I was wrong. You do need this again. Sorry. Continue beating until it's all intermixed. It's going to be fun too. I don't think the butter was quite all the way room temperature yet, so it's going to take a few seconds. Longer. Which I'm looking for? Oh yeah, fluffy. I think it looks fluffy. Yeah, it's probably fluffy enough. It's like dressing or something like that. Not dressing, I'm sorry, stuffing. Stove top where you only add all the liquid. Yellow and white. Okay. I doubt I'll get more than probably 5 hits off this YouTube video, but we'll see what happens. Maybe just for a laugh. Alright, okay, now you add the eggs one at a time, and mixing will after each addition. Well, I don't like that idea. I'm just going to put them all in there at once. Bye-bye! Now they're all in there, because I don't see the difference, but probably someone smarter than me can explain that to me. Now eggs are in. Like pudding to me. Now I just add wafers. Make sure you get the sides, because you use a lot on the side. It helps to have some sort of, like that, over there, I think. Some sort of, I don't know your kitchen. And this drawer right here. Hello. Yeah, keep looking at that. Don't look at the distraction. Never mind. Keep going. This is fun. Oh! Hey, we got a winner. This is completely unscripted and unedited, if you haven't guessed yet. Okay, you can see this. I am scraping the sides with this spatula, because you can lose a lot. Now, that's looking good. Now, the next step. You're beating the root beer extract and vanilla. Well, for the extract, for root beer, where are you? You need you need exactly 2 tablespoons, which is going to be this big sucker right here. And pour that in there. It's going to take pretty much all that's in this container almost. Pour in. Boy, that's dark. Woo! Liking it. Can't really smell it though, but it'll come out tasty. Oh yeah, you can smell it now. Alright, and you need, where is it? There you are. Nope, you need the 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. If you put that much vanilla in there, just like total counteract the whole root beer flavor. It's like cataracts right now, I'm shaking. 1, that's all I need, 1, right? Let's see. Yeah, 1 teaspoon. Good, I'm glad I didn't add more. Woo! That could have been different. And continue mixing. Oh, wow. That has definitely made it a little dark on the dark side. Woo! Why haven't I made this recipe before? I have no idea. Alright, should be nice and mixed together after a few seconds or so, probably 30, maybe a minute. The extract didn't take longer to get in there. Alright, and looking at the, alright, in a separate bowl, whisk together the flour, salt, and baking powder. Alternately adding the flour. Okay. Well, I kind of missed that step in it all, but, okay. Where I need baking powder. Approximately, where are you at? There, we have 2.5 teaspoons. Which I'm fortunate enough, I got vanilla in this one, so we're going to wash this out. And find me a napkin or something to wipe this thing out with. I'm not seeing them. Oh! Okay. I need 2.5 of these things. Add there. That's 1. 2. And I see a little. At least a half right there. And what was the other one? And salt. How much salt do I need? 1 teaspoon of salt. Okay. Now, I don't know what's in there now, but that's disturbing. Okay. Now, in a separate bowl, a separate container, we have our root beer and we have our flour mixture. What we're going to do is alternate adding one along with the other one. Now, if I'm correct, it's always add the dry first and the liquid next. So you add just a little bit of the mixture and a little bit of the fluid. And then you continue to mix it together. Because if you add it all at once, it's a big powdery mess, and you just don't want to mess with that kind of situation. It always looks disturbing, like something you had after taco night, I know, but it actually looks really good. Okay, well that is mixed together, so let's move on to the next part and add a little bit more powder and then a little bit more root beer. And continue mixing. That like Conker's Bad Fur Day where he fights the big giant poo kind of in a way and starts singing at you. Because I was breaking out my video games the other day and I think I have a 64 and I have Conker's Bad Fur Day. For you younger generation, it's one of the most awesome 64 games ever. And if you haven't played it yet, I suggest you look it up and try and play it. Okay, and now for the last powder and the last root beer. Once in Dr. Pepper. More Dr. Pepper fan, but root beer's alright too. Great with root beer floats, which is why we're making this sucker. the batter is done. That is looking good. Now, alright. Now, on this side, you will fill each of our label containers to roughly about 2/3 full, which I've never really been that successful at doing, but we'll give it a shot. Let's see here. And stop. Alright, as you can see, I got it more or less 2/3 full. Now, since your oven should have already been preheated at 350, since it's a norm of baking cupcakes, always say everything's at 350. Alright, now it's how long you cook them is a different thing. You put them in there in the oven, most of the time middle rack, side by side, and it says here on the recipe for 15 to 17 minutes. So you always want to go for the lower number because just to be on the safe side. So now they're in. Now we wait 15 to 17 minutes later. Be right back with you. It's awesome. Okay, now this is the part where you're making the glaze. Okay, first things you're going to need like 2 cups of confectioner's powdered sugar. And you're going to need half a cup of, no, I'm sorry, wrong one. 1/4 cup of root beer. Just mix that in there. And you're going to need 1 tablespoon of root beer extract. Where's tablespoon? I had it here a second ago. Hey, 1 tablespoon of root beer extract. Where are you? Woo! What? Oh, you're right. It is 1 tablespoon. Wow, I'm using a lot of... I take all my root beer extract. Oh my god, we're out. Oh well, we'll see what happens. The glaze will be less root beery. You probably should have boiled some. I didn't think I would need this much. But, okay. Well, that's fine. We'll see what happens. The glaze won't be as... We were actually going to skip the glaze anyway. Alright, and 1 tablespoon of oil. That happens in the kitchen quite a lot. Especially when the cap's loose on it. Thanks, assistant. Alright, now you're all mixed in there together. Just a little root beer shy. Now I'm curious, if I went... Oh crap, hope I don't lose the root. Okay, now should I mix in a little bit of root beer? I'll put a little capful in there. Because, why not? A little bit more, a little shot of it. Okay, that should be fine. Probably not, but we'll see what happens. Alright, now you just gotta whisk it together. Because apparently we're saving power by using the electric one. This is so much better than the electric one. Loving it. Because exercise, yes. My flabby ass. And you mix it together, and you have your glaze. Now, since obviously you won't be eating any of my cupcakes, I can put my fingers all over this thing, so I'm going to do a little taste test with my finger and see what that tastes like. That tastes fine to me. That tastes good, actually. Okay, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't just like chug down glaze. Alright, now you're still got a couple more minutes left in my cupcakes. So put this on the side, let it sit out. So your cupcakes will be ready in a few more minutes. Alright, hi. Okay, well, the beeper went off. Take a look-see in here, see what we got. They're looking pretty good, except for that one there, and that one there. But take a toothpick, insert it in the middle. And if it comes up clean, which the ones did not, a few more minutes left. A little bit of stuff is left on there. So put it on for about another minute. Take it after a minute, then leave it on there for another minute if it doesn't work.